Jalen, what was your biggest takeaways just having time to watch the film from the first 5 weeks?
I would say just continue on the details. We're playing great football, but there's always things you can work on as an individual and as a team. So I think the goal for this bye week that we had was for everybody just to hone back in on the details and things that we might need to work on from a back end standpoint to things from up front to the box. I mean, everybody had details we had to work on. So that was the main thing and main focus.
Jalen, Ty Simpson and that Alabama passing attack, they really like to attack that sort of intermediate middle part of the field, where you all have struggled a little bit at times this season. Just what challenges do you think that passing attack presents that you will need to face on Saturday?
Yeah, he's a great quarterback. They have a great offensive plan for him, and I think he executes it well. I think our job is just to hone in on details that we've worked on this past week with things that we might have lacked in, and that might be one of those areas. So I'm sure that we'll have a game plan for that. But I'm just excited to play a great opponent like Alabama, and it's going to be a good one.
Cal?
I think one of the major things that safeties have been working on is eye discipline. Just kind of fundamentally, what does that look like in the moment? What do you need to sort of key in on in the moment when you are keeping your eyes in the right place?
If it's your man, focus on your man, and if you're playing, vision, focus on the vision that you have to have on whether it's this guy or that guy. That's the main thing. It's just focus on your guy. That's the main part of it.
Questions?
Jalen, defensively, when you guys have given up some big plays, it's been breakdowns and miscommunications. What goes about fixing those miscommunications? How do you practice that?
I think you just go back to the details. You just talk to each other and say, here, we got to say this, or we have to say that, or it has to be like this, or it has to be like that. But, I think the coach done a great job with us with having a plan for fixing those details. Like I said, there's things that everybody has to work on, but that's definitely one of the things that we toned in on. So definitely, worked on that and got better. I think over the weekend it's been a great bye week for us. So I'm excited to go into this week and, show what we've improved on.
Anything else for Jalen?